Hello, hello, hello. Just getting on, wondering what everybody's doing tonight. I hope y'all had a good night. My night was all right. Was in a little bit of pain, but doing a little bit better now. So, yeah. Oh, that is loud. Might not be able to stay on long because my TV's a little bit loud. See if I can turn this thing down. So if you're just coming in, just go ahead and network with each other. If you don't have each other, grab each other up, show genuine love, leave a comment, like, comment, and subscribe. Hi to everybody who's catching the replay. Y'all know y'all are MVPs too. Most valuable people of the year. And all my supporters, thank you so much for being here. I know some people I can always count on, and I appreciate that. So let me talk to the people real quick. Let me talk to the people real quick. Okay. Um, so what does everybody think about the schools closing and the businesses closing? I just I just read today about they had in the county jail, they decided to not pursue any warrants that people had that were nonviolent because it was going to just take up space, but they do have 120 something rooms available just in case for solitary confinement for people who commit crimes that they have no choice but to take to jail. But the ones that have violations for maybe misdemeanors, stuff like that, they said that they are not going to go out warrant sweeping at this moment because that just fills up the jail cells and they don't need that. So, and I agree. I think that's a good decision um, on their part for the most part out here. You know. Anyways, hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Anyway, so like I was saying, I'm kind of glad that they're making these steps to take to ensure the public's health is, kept under control because like today when I read the statistics of people getting that, I was like, well, but that's another conversation for another day. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a blessed afternoon or evening or morning or night, wherever you are. Here is about 11 o'clock at night. So, yeah, I just thought I might catch up on a little bit of hours before I go to bed because I will be going to bed soon. Um, I was up most of the night having a hard night. Oh, thank you. I was up most of the night having a hard night because I was in pain. Um, and when I go into pain, it's excruciating, very, very excruciating pain. So yeah, I don't be having a good, time with that. Um, oh wow, I didn't know that. Uh-oh, I didn't know that YouTube had this thing now where you can rate people on their lives. You can rate how you thought their life was. That's pretty cool. Um, anyways, so yeah, I'm just rambling on, just talking because I have nothing to talk about. I'm just talking just to keep my life going. Because I want to bring up my hours because I'm doing my numbers on how many people are following me, but at the same time, I'm doing my watch hours because the one I think that is harder to do is the watch hours. The watch hours for to have 4,000 watch hours, you have to be on here, I say every day, all day, maybe a month in a row to get those 4,000 hours like that. You have to be on for 4 or 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. And people who have jobs, that's kind of like impossible for them because that's like a whole job. I mean, if you're gonna be out here for 8 hours or doing anything for 8 hours, you might as well be getting paid for it, right? That's what I think. But anyways, um, yeah, so I'm already almost at 600, so that leaves 400 more to go. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna start getting my content together. Excuse me, my voice is going out. 1 minute. Anyways, I'm gonna start getting my content together so that I can figure out what I'm gonna where my channel is gonna head to. Because right now I just don't know what it's going to be about. So yeah, I was gonna do reactions with my fiance. We're gonna do video reactions. But I think I need a laptop for that because the laptop you can open up different screens and put them in the corner and see like what I'm watching. Y'all can watch with me while you're also watching me when I'm on camera. So I thought that would be pretty cool because in about maybe 2 months I'm gonna start doing a whole lot more with my channel. Uh, Trying to pick up a hobby. Well, my fiance makes T-shirts and stuff like that, so I'm gonna be giving out T-shirts, doing contests and giving out T-shirts to people. Whoever wants a T-shirt, they can go ahead and tell me what you want on your T-shirt. If you want it custom made with your name on it, or a scripture from the Bible, or like a saying or a quote or anything like that, I can go ahead and make that. I already have the pressing machine, so that'll be pretty good to do. Trying to figure out what other things I can do, not just for women, but for men and women because a lot of people do stuff for women only, but I think it's a good idea to do stuff for men too because they deserve just what we deserve. It's like people try to say, women need flowers, women need this, women need that, which is right, but what does man need? Men need stuff too. So sexist in think that women need stuff all the time when men need it too because they're just as important as I believe that people don't give well women don't give men the proper not respect but proper what's the word for this recognition like they give women all the time. Like it's a taboo thinking that women should be sent flowers every Valentine's Day. What about the men? Men give them some cologne. We can give them chocolate. They eat chocolate. Men eat candy too. So yeah, I think it is very taboo to just deserve stuff on Valentine's. Like my fiance's birthday is coming up, so I think I'm trying to do something nice for him because men deserve what we deserve. That's not fair. So yeah. Anyways, if you're coming in, please give this a like. Unlike whatever I deserve rambling, right? Really talking about anything important. Nobody drop down and say anything but one person. Thank you so much. Is in the heart. How cute. Anyways, yeah. So my what is the oh when you go to your homepage, YouTube has put a on here. When you go to your I'll call it news feed. If there's a blue dot by the person have you on their page. If there's not a blue dot by their picture, by their picture, that means they don't have you. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go out of here. I'm not going out of here. I'm still gonna be here, but I'm gonna go out of the chat with my name real quick, and I'm gonna go look at my other news feed because I do have two pages. One is Nyla Monet, and one is Simply a Sweetheart. And right now, I'm fixing to go to Nyla Monet and see who all has me on there. Well, it's the inbox. It's the inbox. Who all has me on their page? Okay, I can see two people already who don't have me on their page. This is cool. So now I know who's really added me and who hasn't added me on their page. That's pretty cool. So this person doesn't have me on their page. I can see that. So how is they still getting my alerts? They still come to my page, but they don't have me on their page. That's weird. Anti-fool. So I want to go through this, and everybody I see that doesn't have a blue dot by their name, I'm going to unadd them. I'm sorry, but yeah, that might be petty, but hey, that's just how it is. If you don't have a blue dot by your name, you will be unadded to my page from my page. And to you, as I was saying before, the people who don't have me on their page will be unadded from my page because you gotta keep room open for the people who's really showing you support and love. You gotta keep room open for them. You know, if a person is fake showing fake love and saying that they have you inside the chat rooms and they really don't have you, come on now. I'm gonna leave room open for the people who do have me on their page, not the people who are just faking like they do. That's just crazy. And why just sit over there and lie? If you don't have a person on your page, why lie about it? I mean, come on. Doesn't make any sense. Um, wow. And there's some people on here that I really thought was on had me on their page, but they really don't have me on their page. As I'm looking through it right now, I like this new feature they put on there. Also, they have where you can see you go to push explore the explore button, and you can go to any topic you would like to look up. Like they have, let me read it real quick. It says explore. You hit explore, and it goes. You can go to trending, gaming, movies, and entertainment, learning, music, news, and fashion and more. So I'm going to go to music and see what pops up. So as I click music, what pops up is newly released songs, CDs that you might want to buy. Oh, and my fiance made this tight beat. I don't know if he still has it, but I can play any beat on here now because if we make our own music, you can play it on your page. So that's pretty cool too. Anyways, let me see. You still have that beat? Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all this because it's a beat that he made, and you guys can do it too if you want to. So that when you get ready to come into the room, you could play your intro music and people can hear it. Hey, Sharonda, how is your night going? Thank you for coming. My night is going well so far. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just rambling about stuff, but I was just telling everybody how you can make your own beats on here now. If you download this app, it's called, what is the app called? It is called Splash. If you download the app Splash, you can make your own music and have it on YouTube. This is a beat that, hey, Munch Munch, how are you? Thank you for coming. This is the beat that my fiance made, and you can play this as your intro music when you come on, if you like it. But YouTube won't, I don't know if y'all can hear it. YouTube won't copyright it because it's your beat, you made it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make me a beat, and before I come in my room, I'm going to have like the intro, and I'm going to have my beat playing, my song playing. It's going to be my song, and yeah, so it's going to be my song, and it's going to be cool. I always wanted to do that, I always wanted to make my own song. I didn't want to use anybody else's. I just wanted to make my song so that I would be able to play it on here and without having to worry about being copyright or anything like that. So pretty cool, huh? Uh, Oh, excuse me. It's late tonight. I was hoping someone else was gonna go live. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on somebody to go live, but I didn't see anybody on my friends list that went live. So I was like, okay, I guess I will. You know, but I want everybody to be able to network in here. If you want to, go ahead and add each other if you don't have each other. If they're in blue, they're definitely the ones you want. Gray, just go ahead and if they're in gray name, go ahead and take if that makes any sense. But yeah, so shout out to the people on the replay. Shout out to the people on the replay. See, that beat was covering up what I was saying, but yeah, I like that beat. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to see if I can go ahead and um let me see. I was gonna see if I can go ahead and thank you, Sharonda, for your ad. I'm going to your house now. Um I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can download the splash on my other phone, on my other device, so I can go ahead and try to make my own beat for my uh, for my page. I don't know what I want right now, but I'll figure it out. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear my fiance because he talks so low, but I was just gonna ask, uh, what do you feel that we should do our collab page about? What do you think we should do our page about together? The reaction still or okay. I don't know if you heard that, y'all, but that was real low. He said, yeah. So I guess we'll be doing our page on the reaction videos. Like I see a lot of people do that before, and I think it's cool. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find her. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I'm trying to come back to my page with my name. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, I'm in here. Hey Trish. Hey Rob. How y'all doing? Sorry, this thing's a little behind on the showing me who's in and everything. What in the world? Oh, I must have already had you, Sharonda. I must have already clicked it. I must be losing my mind. Losing my mind. I guess I already had you. We must have seen each other in a different chat before. Okay, let me see. But thank you everybody who came in. Um, so YouTube changed some stuff up, y'all. YouTube has definitely changed some stuff up, y'all, for real. And that is crazy. Wow. That's crazy. They changed a lot of stuff from the time of yesterday to today. Because they got some new buttons on here. Now they got it where you can see who's subscribed to you and who's not. So yeah, pretty cool. It's about time they did that. Was showing fake love. So yeah. What did you say, Rob? I think I missed it. Hold on. Why is it not showing up on it's not showing up on here? Hold on, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I got it together. Trying to get it together. But yeah, y'all go ahead and network with each other if you want to. While I try to figure out some stuff on here. Because for some reason, let me see. Many content creators are so big. Yeah. Oh yes. Real nosy. Real nosy. Man, some people are getting Some people are getting monetized real fast on here. It's crazy. Like one day I'm on their page, they got like probably like 300 people. The next time they got like, shoot, 500 people the next day. I'm like, golly, how does somebody get 200 subscribers in one day? Crazy. However they're doing it, let me know. That's right. Give me a like. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate that. I was in your live the other day. It was interesting. I'm just trying to play around right now with the buttons to see what they got new on here because I see that they got a lot of stuff new on here. Explore subscription. That was already there. But that button that button explore was not there at first. I didn't see that. And when you click it, it tells you who's all live too, or who just went off live. That's pretty cool. Oklahoma couple stranded on cruise ship off coast of Chile 44 minutes ago. Let me see what this is about. Okay. Oh wow. There's some people stranded on cruises because it's coronavirus. I could, I could not be stranded on no ship. No. Like you get sick from um the waves and stuff rocking back and forth. There's a guy on here, he's in a blue shirt and it's like a fake picture, looks like somebody just posted a fake picture. But this dude is everywhere. I mean everywhere. Every freaking page I go to, every comment section, this guy is in everybody's comment. How's he doing this? Everywhere I go, I see this. Look at this. See this guy right here? I'm showing my fiance, y'all. Look, see that guy? He's commenting. His name is Tyler. Okay. Now watch this. I'm gonna click on a random video. That's a different video. Now watch. This guy is everywhere. What the heck? How is he on every video there is? That's creepy. That is creepy. He is on every comment I go to. This guy, the same guy is there. It's creepy. Like, what the heck is this? Somebody told me that he was a bot, but how can a bot do that? Like, I don't get it. I don't get how they could be on every freaking live there is. He's probably in here right now. I'm just gonna click on another random video and see if he's down there commenting. Because that is so freaky, crazy, weird. And this one has no picture. What the? Okay. I usually pay attention to the comments when I go to a page or something. I pay attention to the comments on there because I like reading the comments and see what it's all about or what other people think about it. So that's why I go to the comments mostly. But yeah, that is crazy. La 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 la. Can't sing that song. Will get copywritten. Gotta keep it out of beat. Will get copywritten. Copyright strike. Don't need that. Okay. I think I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm gonna have my 600 subsidies by what's today? Monday by Wednesday. Yes. I give myself one day, one full day, and I really my 100 subbies by Wednesday. Namaste. How are you, Samurai? Namaste. Trying to figure out this YouTube thing. I'm just playing around with these buttons because I keep on finding new stuff out. So I'm pretty sure that I might end up changing my YouTube name. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it. Greetings, greetings to you. Thank you for coming by. Can you hit that like and hit that like on your way in or your way out. Just give me a like, give me whatever you feel like I deserve. That is fine. I hope everybody having a good night, enjoying your night. I hope anything. Daytime. Everybody this morning. You all thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Everybody must have been up this morning, early this morning, because I know I was asleep most of the night. So yeah. I mean most of the morning, I'm sorry. And so that's why I stayed up most of the night. But yeah. Oh, I think my hold on, y'all. Go in there. Make sure you should lock the door when they leave. He already know who it is. Talking about who is it? Oh yeah. Can you like calm down? Calm down. My goodness. I may have to erase this live. He embarrassing. Good evening, chat. Buenos noches, simply and hubby. Oh, hey Uno, how are you doing? He just walked out. He embarrassing. Embarrassing. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me get up real quick. It's pretty hard not to sing songs on here. So yeah. Huh. Uh, what was he talking about? Oh, telling you, Anthony, you crumble up your homework, boy. I heard him. So, damn, my daughter needs some WD-40 squeaky. Squeaky. Okay, I'm alive, simply. How are you doing? I'm alive too. You know, you can't complain. Another day, another blessing. Yes, it's a blessing to be another day in the land of the living. Today was one of those days, like those dread, like you just drag around all day, just not doing really nothing. Got to stay in the house, can't go out in big crowds of people and stuff. Well, I really don't anyways. I don't go into big crowds of people anyways. On a daily, I'm really usually at home a lot anyway, so this ain't hard for me. Some people it's going to be hard for because they're not used to being at home all the time. But me, I'm used to being at home, chillaxing in my bed, chillaxing in my chair, kicking my feet up and watching some TV. And no, I'm not lazy. I just got a lot of time to just do me. At first, I used to have 3 jobs at once, so it's pretty good to have that little break, have a break now. Man, I don't ever want to have to work that hard again. No, never again. Never again. Hey, Diamond. Diamond girl, you are my world. So yeah, what we talked about, I replied to you and I would love to do that. Whenever. I would love to. Oh, Spill It Boy just came on. I might have to end my live because I sure want to go over there and see what he's talking about. I wish I could stream it in my live, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have the right to do that. So I'm not going to do that. And plus, I'm not monetized yet, so I don't want to do anything to jeopardize me might being able to be monetized. But I sure would like to take it off mute so I can hear what he's talking about. Oh, y'all fighting tonight? Uno and Diamond fighting tonight? Uh-oh. Okay, I wonder if I can put it. Let me see. Okay. Let's do it, girl. You didn't get a notification on Spill It Boy or which one? On mine? What's the latest, ladies? What's been happening in the YouTube streets? Shoot. I just witnessed earlier that well, I was up in everybody's chat. You know how I do. I bounce from back and forth to chat to chat to live to live. But yeah, I was up in the bushes over in Demetra lit all day. She funny. She real funny. But she was clowning on people in her in her chat. Anybody who said something, she was clowning on them. But if she didn't know him like that, she was just playing around though. But if she didn't know him and it's the first time seeing him like me, I dropped down, started laughing. She didn't say nothing because like she want her people to stay, her new people to stick around. But anyways, I was up in Nicole Tyler's live tonight, and oh my gosh, she was upset with Tracy because she feel like Kwani doxed her, and she feel like Tracy should have said something about it. She feel like she should have stood up for her more, seeing that they don't have problems with each other, and tell her about herself for doxing her. She said you should have put a little bit more bass in your voice with her. But nah, you just brushed it off like it was all right. You just sent everybody over to my page to look at. You sent everybody over to Kwani's page to look at me being doxed. So about 100 or so people, or plus people, 100 and plus people went over there and looked at my information that Kwani doxed me on. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. So Tracy comes in and she's like, wait, what happened? Wait, what's going on? She's like ignoring her the whole time and she's taking calls. And these callers are calling in like, yeah, Tracy is a snake. She is nothing, la 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 la. And I'm thinking, and then Tracy's all like, I apologize. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm just sitting there like, really? Really, lady? You know this other lady didn't doxed her. You you probably ain't mad right now, but I'm pretty sure you was mad before when she was with your enemy, Phi Babe, and she was hanging out with Phi Babe. Who wouldn't that make mad? Come on now. You clowning somebody all year long. You got a problem with somebody all year long. They talking about you, they doxing you, you doxing them back. And then your friend, that's supposed to be your friend, goes out and hangs out with them, does a meet and greet with them and hangs out with them, and you gonna tell me you're not mad? Please, please. You gotta be some kind of robot, emotionless robot if you wasn't mad at that. And we all know how sensitive Tracy is, so I'm pretty sure she was a little bit jaded. So you can't tell me that you was not a little bit upset about that. Anywho, man, wars everywhere, huh? Yes, wars everywhere. Nope, I just want to know, so I'm leaving. Huh? What happened, Diamond? But yeah, so Tracy made, Kwani, what's her name? Dang it. Nicole Tyler made a live saying, Kwani and Tracy, it's over. Cause, she was like, I'm not messing with y'all no more, especially Kwani because she doxed me. And I'm not messing with you no more, Tracy, because you allowed her to dox me, which she could not allow something like that to happen. She can't control someone from doxing somebody. But she said you allowed her to pursue talking about me to other people and sending them over to her platform to see me being doxxed. So therefore, everybody seen my information, which they would have seen it anyways. It's not like Kwani is a small fry. It's not like people don't know her. So I was thinking to myself, come on, Tracy, give it up already. You messed up. So just apologize and move on. So I guess she called her after the live was over and they talked about it and everything's all peachy king. But at the same time, everybody in Nicole Tyler's chat was all like, you crazy, Nicole. We told you to stay away from Tracy. She a snake. She's trash. She's no good. I'm like, y'all like to keep a mess up in here because this girl didn't already apologize. Oh, so anyways, enough about them because I don't really know them like that. But I do be up in, I was up in Rita's bushes and up in Pretty Honey Savage's bushes. So today I'm up in the bushes at Pretty Honey Savage. I just dropped down to say hello and key a little bit. But anyways, it was so funny today. You know, the one Hugh's son, the one who is supposed to be close to Rita. Man, tell me why Miss Pizarro made a troll account that said Hugh's son, and it didn't even say Hugh's son, it said Hugh's son. And it was like, yeah, why are you leaving, Diamond? What happened? It was like you could tell that that wasn't Hugh's son, the real Hugh's son. And Hugh's son was all like, well, Miss Pizarro was all like, yeah, that was me. I was trolling her. But anyways, Miss Pizarro is funny, man. Oh, she's so funny. I was cracking up laughing. Okay, so she made a troll page, Hugh's son actually, and it was in all little cases, letters. And you know the real Hugh's son has capital letters, and they cuss a whole lot like a sailor, and they are modded. So, anyways, Miss Pizarro came into Rita's chat and was like, "Mod me. I'm on my other name. I just made a new name." And Rita modded that screen name, that troll. She modded the troll, y'all. So they thought that was so funny. So they took it back to, and I kind of feel bad for Rita. I kind of feel bad for her. They took that information back to Billie Jean and um, Pretty Honey Savage. So PHS, I'm gonna say PHS. PHS was laughing and she was all like, "That's what she get because how you gonna mod somebody you don't even know what they're about? Somebody just come in and say, 'Oh, this is my new screen name, mod me,' and then she just modded them just like that, you know." But I just thought that was kind of funny at first because the fact that you would mod somebody without even knowing if they're the real person, especially if they're on a troll page, don't have no followers, no picture up there, no content at all, you're not finna get modded. I mean, who are you? What are you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be trolling these YouTube streets, so I'm not finna mod you. But anyways, I just thought that was kind of funny until everybody started laughing at her and calling her stupid and stuff like that. I didn't really think that part was funny because um I'm not really like that. Like I don't really like when someone's dragging somebody down to the ground and they're stepping on them. I'm not gonna be over there kicking them while they're down. You know, that's so rude. Like I'm not gonna sit over here and join in the crowd and start clowning on somebody just because they might have made a mistake or something like that of modding someone. But Rita didn't know that it was a troll. So she didn't know, but the messed up part about it is that Miss Pizarro Miss Pizarro was under that Hughes son name and she blocked everybody in Rita's chat. She blocked everybody. She was like, I blocked Belle because she looked like she was getting too close to Rita. She looked like she was trying to be her friend. I blocked Brianna. I blocked Nail for real or So Nail for real, So Nail or something like that. Nail, no, Nail So for real. She blocked her, and so Nell come back up in there with an attitude like, "Why you block me, Rita? I thought we was better than this. I went hard for you through it." So Rita got mad like, "I didn't block you. Why would I block you? If I blocked you, you gonna know that I blocked you." Woo. So they started going off at each other, and she was like, "You know what? I don't care. I ain't coming back over here. You ain't nothing." Blah blah blah. So they start arguing with each other, and at the whole time, Rita really didn't block this girl. The troll that she modded blocked this girl. The troll that she modded blocked everybody. Probably blocked me. That's how I was blocked because she probably blocked me. But I don't know why she blocked me. Cause I don't even know the troll either. And Miss Pizarro and me ain't got no problem. But I guess she said anybody who was trying to get close to Rita, which I wasn't even doing that. I was just like, hey, how you doing? Maybe when I spoke to Rita, like, hey, how you doing, Rita? She was like, up blocked. But that part right there is what really made me crack up laughing. Is that she blocked everybody in her, yes, Uno, she blocked everybody in Rita's chat. A troll though. A troll that she don't even know that she just modded. Just modded a troll. You don't do that. Like, why would you mod somebody that ain't got no picture, no content, no nothing? And they was over here having a good time just laughing at her. I was feeling bad. I'm shocked I haven't been blocked yet. Yeah, but you don't really go in there and say nothing though. You don't really say anything. Like you don't keep posting. You post maybe a little bit, but you don't keep on posting. I keep on. I go in and I keep on posting. I be laughing at stuff. I be like, hey, yeah, that's right. And she be like, you know how she be like, okay, simply, okay, okay, Betty, okay. When she say people's name, I guess that brings attention to them, and that's what brought attention to my name, maybe. And she was like, blockity block block. And she came up in PHS's chat room talking about block a block block. These people are so petty. They so petty. She was like, yeah, I blocked you too, Belle, because you was getting too close to her. I blocked everybody up. I blocked all her mods. I was like, So Rita was falling out with everybody left and right because of a troll that she modded that blocked everybody in a chat room. That's why she kept falling out with everybody. And I'm like, this is crazy. Now, this is crazy. Like, I don't mod people unless I know they genuine, unless I seen them rocking with me, unless I see them talking to me. You know, I don't just mod people. Wow, is didn't hear Bizarro admit it was her, Lordy. Yes, yes, she did. She said that was me. I got a lot of troll pages. That was my troll page, and I blocked everybody up in there. I was cracking up. I saw her live for a quick sec this morning. She didn't say okay, Uno. Okay, Uno. After I said good morning, she's been saying block a block for a few days because that's what she been doing, blocking. She been up in the bushes just blocking everybody. She said she blocked her whole chat. That's why she was like, Rita didn't have nobody in her chat room because I blocked them all. Like it was only a few. Every time I saw somebody chat or say something to Rita, I blocked their ass. And she didn't even know I was blocked people. And then somebody was all like, Hugh, son, I was wondering why she didn't say nothing to you because I saw you blocking people, but timing them out and stuff. But I was just wondering why she ain't say nothing. And she was like, because she ain't see me blocking people. That's why. How you see me blocking people? And I'm thinking, how did she see her blocking people? Because if it shows us that she blocked people, then it's gonna show Rita that she blocked people. But that was too funny. Like she in there admitting on who she blocked. People was in there like, she blocked me too. Yeah, she blocked me too. I don't know why she blocked. She was like, nah, I blocked you. I was like, she ain't got no shame in her game either. She just admitted, yeah, I blocked you. I blocked your ass. Yep, I sure did. You was getting too close to Rita and I didn't like it, so I blocked you. But why, Rita? Why would you mod somebody that you don't know? Just because they say they somebody that you had modded before and they changed names, don't go for that. Ask for some receipts, ask for some proof that this person knows you, that this person been rocking with you for a minute. She was like, oh, she was in Motel 8. Hotel 8, is it Motel 8 or Hotel 8, whatever? She was like, she was up in the hotel with Bill, and that's when she modded me. I was like, add a line, add a line. So you mean to tell me she didn't really have her mind where it should have been at, and you took advantage of it because you know what people do when they go to hotels. You know what they doing. They getting high all day long, and you know what they doing up in there. Come on now. So that means she didn't have her mind where it was supposed to be at to think clearly enough to think, hey, I shouldn't mod this person until I know for sure this is Hugh's son. So, but that didn't happen. So, just kidding, love. Finna block Diamond right quick. You can't block another mod. That's one thing you can't. So I don't understand how she blocked mods though, because mods can't block mods. So I don't understand that. Can you? Can you block another mod? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't think you could. I don't go to read a chat, but she's been saying that in Pretty Honey chat. She been saying that you go to her chat. I don't see you in there because I sure be going in there to look to just. I stay in the bushes now. I don't say nothing. I don't even say hi. I just stay in the bushes and watch and look. And actually, lately, I have not been going into her live. I just been sitting. You want to play Uno? You better stop it, Uno. But yeah, so I've been going inside Rita's live lately. I haven't said nothing, but actually lately, like I was about to say, I haven't been going there. I've been catching the replay because I'm not subscribed to her no more. So I don't know when she comes on. I just have to catch her when somebody says that she's on because I kind of did take it personal when I got blocked for no reason because why you gonna block me for no reason? But the thing of it is that really caught my attention is okay, I asked why I was blocked, right? And Rita was doing something else at the time, but when she came back on the mic, she was all like, and if you asking why you blocked, then you should know why you blocked because I got a reason for blocking you. So I feel like, huh? Like, so you do know that people are being blocked, but you don't care? I mean, just because they went over to PHS's live stream, you're mad. So that's very childish and petty. But anyways, so if you're gonna tell me that you be up in the bushes, you be watching, you never know who's up in your chat because you don't know who's up in your chat. And me, frankly, I don't give a damn who's up in my chat watching from the bushes because hey, bush people, y'all welcome too. A view is a view, just like Miss Pam's name say, a view is a view. For real, it is. It really is. That's the truth. And um I believe that. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to think what else been going on in these YouTube streets. But so those are the two big stories right there. So oh yeah, and everybody's saying that Nicole Tyler had let go. I want that divorce. Uno. Uh-oh. Yeah, I remember when you got blocked simply poor thing, you was like, huh? I know. And I asked that too. I'll block you, block you, block you, Uno. Just kidding. Love you, Diamond. Oh. Yeah, I was like, why did I get blocked? I didn't even do anything. Golly. I just came in the room and it's like slam the door in your face. Like, why? What did I do? I don't even talk to you like that. I just be saying, hey. But today I did drop down in the bushes in Nicole Tyler's chat and I was laughing very, very hard because these comments was off the chain up in there. Like there was half the room was going at Tracy. The other half was trying to defend Tracy. I said Tracy. The other half was just being silly, saying silly stuff. Like short bus pull up would have me dying laughing in there. It just like playing both sides, saying stuff to both of them. Like it was so funny. But Tracy the whole time she was acting like an airhead though. She was like, huh? What? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Like, girl, please. Really? As if. Get a grip. Like, stop it. You know exactly what's going on. And so everybody was saying that Club Chat set that up. Sean set that up because Sean came up in there. When he hear his name, he finna roll up in there on you. He don't care. He finna roll up in there. He finna be like, what? Say what? So he went up in there. He was like, Nicole, don't cry because Nicole broke down in tears on the live. She had to put it on mute for a few minutes because she was crying because she feel hurt by Tracy, which I don't know if these are crocodile tears. You never know when people are on black screens. You got to see their face to know if they really genuinely hurt about something because anybody can make crying. Or I could sound like I'm so sad right now because I really you got to see my face so you can know if I'm not crying crocodile tears or if I'm really serious about what I'm crying about. But anyways, she was crying allegedly about Tracy betraying her and sticking on Kwani's side after being doxxed, which everybody was like, Kwani is a grown woman. You can't stop her from doing what she wants to do, but you can go hard in the paint for somebody that you care about. You can tell that person, don't dox that person because I don't think that's true. You keep the kids and I'll take the dog. Oh, you ain't divorcing me, Diamond. You stuck with me. I'll take the dogs. They don't talk back. Y'all silly. But yeah, so you don't I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would cry over anybody on YouTube. I just don't think so. I don't think I don't. No, it takes a lot for me to cry. So I really don't think I'll be crying over anyone on YouTube in the near future unless they died and I really cared about that person because I mean, I'm a softie when it comes to death or somebody being hurt. Even if we are just, you know, friends, basic friends, I'm really a softie when it comes to people's health or well being. But as far as losing a friend, it won't be the first time, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time. And my mama always told me, you ain't got no friends, you got associates. So, yeah, I stick to that because you never know. Everybody will fail you in this world. God is the only one who will never leave you or forsake you. Everybody will forsake you or leave you, or you will see a flaw in them, or they will show their true colors soon enough. I mean, nobody's perfect. So, I mean, you can't hold them to the standard to be loyal to you 100% because nobody's really loyal to anybody to that extent. Not even family members are that loyal. So, why do you expect a stranger to be loyal to you 100%? That is what I do not get on here, and I probably won't ever get of how people can expect somebody they don't even know to be 100% loyal to them. I just don't understand that. So, yeah. Anywho, back at the ranch, Lil Uno reminds me of you, so I must take him. I've heard somebody else say that too. Associates, not friends. That's right. My mom used to always tell me that you don't have any friends, you have associates. So I stick with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't stray from the thought of not having any friends. And not having any friends really doesn't hurt me because I have a friend in Jesus. I'm serious though. I have a friend in the Lord, and that's who I can depend on and I can lean on no matter what. So that's what I do basically in life and in reality and on social media. That's what I hang on because I mean, if I ain't got nothing else, I got myself at the end of the day. So I'm not tripping on having no friends. You know, I'm not tripping on having one person in my chat at a time. I'm not tripping on having zero because I'm gonna keep myself company, you know. But I do have feelings for people. Like I do care about those who care about me, and I do love people. I'm not a hateful person. I don't have a cold heart. Like I said, because I was supposed to sit down and have a conversation with someone about issues that we had on here on YouTube. But that person said no, they don't want to talk to me under any circumstances. They don't care for me. So, you know what I did? I brushed it off my shoulders and I kept it pushing because I'm not going to sit over here and kiss nobody's ass. That's what I'm not going to do. If you don't want to talk to me, you don't got to talk to me. It's all good. I'm not tripping on that because I know at the end of the day, I didn't do anything to you. So for you to have hatred or bitterness or whatever you have built up in your heart for me, it's what can I do? All I got to do is brush it off my shoulders and keep moving because I don't understand where the hate came from. I don't understand where the bitterness came from towards me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. So I'm not going to sit over here and lose sleep about it. I'm not going to worry about it. You don't want to talk to me, you don't want to talk to me. It's all good, you know? But if you want to come to me and talk to me, I'm willing to talk to a person about anything. I don't care if you know, if we have a cuss out, drag out, knockout argument over the pettiest thing that or something even huge. I'm still here open to talk to you about it and figure out the problem and settle it because I'm just that type of person. I'm not gonna sit over here and leave stuff all messed up if I feel like it should be messed up, but I'm only gonna apologize once. I'm not gonna keep apologizing to a person over and over again because that's not what you do. If you apologize to somebody and they accept it, you move on. But if they don't accept your apology, you keep pushing because it's not that serious. It really isn't. I have friends and they're still acquaintances and I don't trust them. I know that's right. Well, simply I consider you a friend and I consider Diamond a girlfriend. Oh, Uno, I consider you a friend too. And that is so cute. I like y'all together. You two, girlfriend and boyfriend. Oh, it's so cute. Mr. Lover Lover. Uh-oh. But yeah, so I'm not really tripping about that. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really bothered me in the beginning was that that person had an issue with me, and I'm not even the type to have issues with people. I don't have enemies in reality. I don't have enemies. I don't. I just don't. I just don't because I'm not messy. I don't gossip behind people's back. If you gossip to me about somebody, as far as us being close friends, if I'm a close friend with you offline, because everybody gossips online. Come on, it's online, it's social media. But offline, if I'm a person that hangs around you every day, we hang out every day, which I don't have anybody really that I do that with except for my fiance. But if I'm hanging out with you every day and we're partying or we or kicking in, we're hanging out, we're talking to each other, and then someone else comes into the picture and they start calling me on the phone, they gossiping about the person I'm hanging out with. No, I'm gonna stop you in your tracks because if you're so comfortable, and I really believe this to this day, if you're comfortable enough to gossip with me about someone else, you're comfortable enough to go out and gossip about me to somebody. And if you are comfortable enough to talk about what somebody told you about me, that means you are comfortable enough to keep gossiping about me with them. So why would I believe anything that you say about this person if I know that you're a known gossiper? Come on now. Gossip Gossiping is a sin, and I understand why it is because things can be misinterpreted somewhere in the middle by someone, and it usually always is. So that's why I don't partake in the messiness like that. I mean, if I have an opinion about somebody, I'll say it to somebody, and if they go back and tell somebody I said that, and the person comes back and asks me, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it to you. Yeah, I said that, and this is why I said it. And I'm gonna explain why I said it. But I'm not gonna sit over here and say, "Oh, I never said that. That never happened." I'm not the type of if you ask me and you confront me on something that I said, I'm gonna straight up tell you that I said it. But usually I don't even say anything. I just sit on it, bite my lip, and I keep pushing because, I'm saying like I don't really care to associate with that person. If I don't like you, I don't care to have conversations with you. But if you come to me and you want to talk to me, I will talk to you. I'm not gonna push you away and say, I'm never talking to that person again. Oh no, we're done. I'm through with this person. I'm not, but I'm not stupid either. You only have like one time to cross me. And then I'm gonna keep you, I'm gonna feed you with a long handle. I'm not gonna be dumb about the situation. I'm not gonna say, oh, we're best friends now. We talked about it, we're best friends now. No, I'm not gonna do that. But if we do have a conversation with each other, let me see. I don't have enemies either. Yeah, because it's some kind of it's you so silly girl. Simply anything done on YouTube is considered potential beef. Yes, it is. Simply you realist and so is Diamond. Y'all cool with me. I'm cool with you. Just suck people can take things the wrong way and that cool vibe y'all had before it becomes nothing. That's right. I'm always a peacemaker. At least I'll try. Yep, that's me. I know how to keep my mouth shut and I have two good ears. That's right. That is so right. And those are the best kind of people who can do that, who can hold water. Some people can't even hold water. You know what I'm saying? It just runs out their mouth like word vomit. It's just pouring out, pouring out, pouring out. But it's like I don't have time for petty stuff. That was in high school. That's what we did in high school. We passed notes to each other. We talk about people. I didn't even do that in high school though. I'm gonna let you know for real. I really even wasn't like that in high school. I was always the person that people came to and asked for advice about what should I do in this situation? How should I approach this person? Can you tell me how to do this? Can you tell me how to talk to this person? I was that kind of person. So, and I'm still that kind of person. I don't have time for the craziness, for the messiness. I'm not going to stress myself out, make myself old and gray before I have to be dealing with your problems. I'm not going to say I don't have no gray hairs because I do got a few strands I just found, but that's from worrying about stuff. It's not from gossiping and being a messy person because you really do age fast when you are a messy person because you're always in some messy drama type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like you had a hard life, but you brought it on yourself. Really. Like if we're going to be realistic, let's be realistic about stuff. If you are a bad person, if you are a person with bad intentions, should I say, because nobody's per se bad, they may have bad intentions. I always seem to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't care if I know you like that or I don't know you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to look at you, I'm going to look inside your soul. I'm not going to look at what you're trying to portray yourself is on the outside. I'm going to look inside your soul and see what kind of person you are, you know and that's how I've always been. I look past the pettiness. I look past the demeanor, outside demeanor. I look inside. You know what I'm saying? The eyes are the window into someone's soul. If you just sit there and look somebody in their face while they're talking to you, you can read right into their soul if you have that kind of decipherment that you can decipher people's attitudes through looking at them and talking to them. That's how you decipher what kind of person you're talking to or what kind of person you're dealing with. Also actions. Actions speak very loud. They speak in volume. about a person. If you're saying one thing and you're doing the other, you're wishy-washy. You're not that person that you're saying that you are because you're not showing it in your actions. So you have to really be smart when you read between the lines or you read people's personalities. Um, Diamond, I have a third ear on my forehead. I know Lil Uno was just born with two, right? uh-uh. You forgot Uno. Lil Uno had two left. But yeah, you got to read past a person's demeanor and past what they say because a lot of people want to seem hard, and everybody can be hard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be hard in these streets. Everybody ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a good thing to be about it. It's not a good thing to be about that life. It really ain't. Because what's that gonna get you? That's not gonna get you nowhere. It might get you props with people that is not really good people, but it's not gonna get you nowhere in life. Like live your life. Be who you are, but be true to who you are at the same time. Like that's what I feel like, you know. Right, Uno? This is what I feel like, seriously, you know. And people disagree with that because they say that if you don't show somebody that you're tough, if you don't show that person that you don't take no bull, they'll run all over you. But no, that's why you set boundaries. That's why you set boundaries, and if people cross those boundaries, then you deal with it how you need to deal with it. But a lot of people on these YouTube streets, they don't know anything about boundaries. They don't know anything about loyalty. They don't know anything about being, a friend back to a person or associate back to a person. They don't know anything about that. So you got to treat people accordingly. And that's why you don't hurry up and make personal relationships with people online because it never turns out good, especially if you're not in that person's face and you're not being able to read their actions the way they speak their words. It's just not, you know? So that's why I try to always read a person's demeanor, how they carry themselves. Read it. What are you looking for? Oh, I just got this one. Anywho, back at the ranch. I know what he looking for over here. Shoot, this is my charger, boy. Anyway, um, I hate sharing chargers because they don't even work as good as they're supposed to, anyways, and they get shorts in them really fast. You freaking drop your phone and it falls out too fast. It's a short in your charger. And you gotta bend it and tie it around your phone and wrap it around your phone and turn your phone over and lay it on top of the charger so it can ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, y'all. Tonight I'm on one because I really am on one because I get tired of the crap around here on these YouTube streets. I really do. Like it's not even that serious. It's people too like who said that the other day? People are too invested in diamond. People are too invested in the wrong things on here. I mean, if you're going to be invested in something, be invested in a positive way so it can pour out blessings to you, so it can pour out positive things to you. Hey, Joy, thank you for coming by. So if you're going to invest in something, invest in it like you would a stock or a business so that it can pour out something good to you, something positive back to you. Don't invest into negativity because all that's going to get you in the end is more negative things in life. I don't understand why people love that. They leech off that. They feed off of it. They thrive off of it each day. I can't thrive off drama. I can't thrive off negativity. That just does something to my soul. I can't do it. Hi, all in the chat. He was editing a video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to do that more. Start editing more. Because I found it. I found a whole different spot in YouTube. I keep trying to tell everybody about it. But YouTube is making new things almost every day. New options for people almost every day. But yeah, as I was saying, thanks for rocking with Simply Sweetheart. She appreciate it. Yes, I do. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, I missed y'all for those 2 days that I wasn't live. I have sometimes I just go through some things. Everybody goes through some things every now and then. You got to take a little break and back up and step back and look at the big picture. You got to step back and look at it for a little while. But simply, you think if there were more dudes in this chats, it wouldn't be as messy. Uh, what kind of dudes? It depends on what kind, because there's a lot of messy guys too. What is this? Okay, hold on. Let me read this email real quick because I don't understand what this is. Hmm. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me read this email real quick because this isn't making. Oh no, I can't see it. I don't understand what it says. I never understand these emails I get, but it's like my number be hooked up to something I don't know what it's hooked up to, and I can't understand what the email says. But I think that might be old or something. I don't know. Um. Anyway, but laughing my ass off straight dudes. Ha ha ha. So you knew what I was talking about, Uno. You're smart. Missouri. Um, anyways, uh yeah, in a way I kind of do, but not really because I think it's mature. If it's more mature people on here, if they're more mature or mature, however you want to say it, I think that's what's gonna keep the messiness down. Your level of maturity. If I mean, we all got to grow up sometime. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're 50 years old. That doesn't necessarily mean you're grown. What's your maturity level? That's how I feel that you're grown by your maturity level, not by your age these days. A lot of people are over the age to be adults, but they're really not adults mentally. Something mentally in them is still messy. Something mentally in them is still childish. You know what I'm saying? They haven't grown up in their mind, maybe in their bodies in their age, but they haven't grown up in their minds and their spirits and their soul, whatever you decipher a person as the shell of a person that we see, or their spirit or their soul. I see people not as the shell that they walk around in. I see people as souls. You know, I want to see people more like God sees us. I want to see people more like He sees us because if we look at each other how we're um, taboo to think about each other, like I say taboo because it's a lot of things that people still do and still think like the olden days. Like, let me see how to explain this. Hmm, okay, in the Bible, I'm gonna use this example because this is the only example I could think of. In the Bible, they used to give burnt offerings for sacrifices and stuff like that for um, God to show their appreciation, to show how they appreciated the person, God or the person or whatever they was showing appreciate or praise to back then. But now we have currency, we have money. This is how we show appreciation to people. This is how we praise people. This is how we give people incentives or whatever. This is how we pay with currency. Back then, and I think I lost where I was going with this, paying attention to this Mr. Miyagi on TV. But anyways, um, nowadays people treat each other in a sense that man has uh, mankind has fashioned us to treat each other in man-made ways instead of the ways we're supposed to really treat each other with dignity, with respect. The number one thing is with respect. We people don't do that these days. They don't treat each other with respect. They base their respect for you off of other people's respect. they look at you like other people look at you. There was one person in the crowd could yell out, "Oh, this person is stupid. This person is this person is that," and then you got a whole crowd of people behind them following them. Oh yeah, that person is, and these people don't even know that person like that, but they're following behind these people because this is what that person thought about them. Like, I don't understand. It's so much monkey see, monkey do out there. It just disgusts me. Really, it does. Get your own mind. Get your own perception on how you think a person is. Perspective. Yes, how you think a person is. Don't go off based off what other people think about that person. Because if that's how you look at people, if that's how you view people, then you're not gonna always get the right the power of influence. That's right. That is right. Straight dudes, no drama. I'm straight as an arrow. Matter of fact, I'm lesbian in their man's body. If you don't stop saying that, that is so right though, Joy. The power of influence is huge these days. People have influence over people they have never even met. Mentally, it's crazy. The mentality of people today is crazy. I mean, people fall for the littlest, pettiest, stupidest things these days. And I just don't understand. Think for yourself, think outside the box. I like one thing that Shish Trish says on here. She says, get out the matrix, step outside the matrix. And that's what you really need to do. Step outside and think for yourself. Don't be controlled by society. Don't let society control your thought process. Don't let society control the way that you see others. Use your own thinking. Use your own mentality. Stop leaning on other person's mentalities about people or about situations. Use your own mind. That's what you got it for. That's what God gave it to you for. That's why God gave us all our individual brains so that we can use them individually. We don't share a brain. We all don't share a brain. So use your own. I would not want nobody to think. Take the red pill, not the blue one. Choose simply now. Know the person first. That's how I am in real life. That's right. That's how you're supposed to do. What's going on in here? Oh, nothing. Ozzy just talking a little bit about this and a little bit about that. The power of influence. I like that. What Joyce said, the power of influence. That's what we're talking about. The power of influence. Like a lot of people have a negative influence over people, and some people are so brainwashed they don't even realize it. They don't even realize they're not even thinking for themselves. They're just so eager to feel any kind of satisfaction that they'll go with anything, you know. And that's what I just don't understand. It's like follow the leader. Simon says, what I'm saying? Like get out of the matrix. Think outside the box. Stop following behind the person in front of you because it's like the blind leading the blind. It really is. These people don't know what they're talking about, but yet you're following them. You're following them into a hole. Like, say there's a cliff and everybody's walking over this cliff and everybody's falling down this cliff because they're not looking in front of them. They're not trying to see what's in front of them. They're just following the person that's in front of them and they're falling off the cliff right behind that person. And it's so dumb. It's like, step aside, step back, look, check it out first. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're saying first. Is what you're saying making a bad impact on people? Or is what you're saying influencing another person to be negative, to be in a situation where it's just drama and mess all the time? Nobody wants to be in a messy situation all the time. And if you do, you're sick. You have a problem mentally and you need help ASAP. Because if you thrive off of that and you feed off that, you eat off that, it gives you energy, you love it every day, you wake up to live for it, something is definitely wrong with you. I can't live like that. I cannot live in negative situations every day. I can't be influenced by negative people and just run with it when they want to spin the narrative of things that aren't even true, things that aren't even doesn't even make sense. Half of the time things don't even make sense and people still run with it. It's like, make it make sense. What people want to say on here, really make it make sense. People first impression of me is I'm mean, but I'm the nicest person they will meet once you get to know me. That's right. That's why you have to. Who do I have to fight to get the link? No links tonight, Ozzy. No, I'm not throwing out links tonight. Up in the house records. Hi, how you doing? I wear no fake faces. That's right. That's right. people say, "Oh, I see everybody as a snake or a clown or two-faced or a rat." When you don't even know these people, you're just going off with other people based off what other people are saying about this person. It's not fair. It's really not fair. Get to know me, get to know that person first, and then base your opinion off of that. So when you talk about influence, it's really a big deal because it's strong. It really is, especially if you're a weak minded person. I'm sorry to say that, but there are some really weak minded people in this world. They're weak minded. They can't think for themselves. If they try to think for themselves, they're lost. They're totally lost. And I just don't understand how you could how you could be so weak as in to need a person to think for you. I can't do that. I just can't. Up in the house. Okay, boring. Bye bye. Okay, but that's right, Diamond. Bye bye. If I'm boring, bye bye. I'm good. And how are you tonight? I'm doing good up in the house. I know I'm doing good tonight, having a great night. Just doing a little discussion tonight. But yeah, so I know a lot of people who have that mentality towards me. They also think that I could be mean because maybe I'm sitting there with a mean mug on my face or I'm looking kind of angry or something like that. So they're like, huh, I don't want to talk to her. Like, look at the way she's looking at me or look at the way she's staring at. But that's not even that. Some people be going through their own thing. You don't know, never know what a person's going through until they open their mouth and cast out all doubt. You can think a person is so smart until they open their mouth and get to talking. And then you're like, wait a minute, this person really is, you know, a little dinky. So you have to watch a person by their words as well as their actions, because that's what's gonna tell you about that person. Not just words, but their actions also. Because like I said, a person can talk tough, act tough all day long, but when you put those two together, then that's when you find out really what that person's about. Because all day long, I could be whoever I want on the internet. I can change it. I can be a guy if I wanted to on the internet. Heck, I don't have to show my face. I don't have to even let y'all hear my voice. I could be whoever I wanted to be, but I decided to be myself. So this is why I talk to people. This is why I show my face from time to time. This is why I do what I want to do because I want to be me. I don't want to be somebody else. But there's some trolls out there. They turn change into different people every day. So you got to watch them trolls too because they change. They change quickly. I'm good. And how are y'all? How are you tonight? Oh, okay. I already read that. TV, hello. There are 200,000 other streamings. Pick one, Aussie. That's right. Right, simply. Like the wrench. Yes. Like the wrench. Definitely like the wrench. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I never know who he is or she is, and they can tell us whoever they want to tell us that they are. That doesn't mean necessarily mean that's what they are. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's a guy because he's telling us he's a guy. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's African American because he's telling us he's African American. No, it could be something far from that. We would never know because we don't see them. We don't hear their voice. So you can you can be whoever you want to be online. When you're behind a computer screen where nobody can see you and you can talk, I mean you can text instead of talking and all that, you can make up your whole life until somebody gets to doxing, but you can make up your whole life. You could be the president of the United States if you want to be, if somebody's that dumb to believe it. Shoot. And I've seen some people that really do believe stuff like that. And that's where it all comes back to the point of being weak minded. Like, you got to be mentally strong sometime to be online, to be in the big leagues online. Because if you're not, they'll eat you up and spit you out. They will. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. That's why I don't associate myself with some people online. That's why I don't participate in some things I see. I might talk a little here and there and laugh about some stuff and do a little bit gossip on the beef sector and stuff like that. But I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I'm not a part of it. I don't belong to any group or cults, should I say, because I believe all these things on here are cults. The negative things are cults because you're over here picking on a person, bullying them. You don't know what mentality they have right now. You don't know their mental status. They could be on the edge just hanging on, and you're the one thing that sends them over the edge. Now, how would you feel about yourself if you're that one person that sent that person over the edge to make them commit suicide? Or, They could have just lost their mother or their father or sister or brother, whatever, and they're really struggling. They get online to cover that up, to mask that, and they get online playing big and bad. But at the end of the night, they're the ones who cry themselves to sleep every night. I know about that. I've seen that happen. I'm not even gonna lie. In my younger years and my early, teens, well, my late teens, early 20s, I was the type to get online and portray to be someone who nobody could touch. I was untouchable. I was not as in a bully way, but as in a emotional way. You couldn't touch my heart. You can't hurt me. You can't do this. But I was the most sensitive person you ever want to know. At night, I would sit there and think, why did this person say this about me? Why this person do blah blah blah? But as I go older, that don't bother me no more. But when I was younger, I had a sensitive heart. I did. I was wondering at night why this person said this about me. Why? How could they say this about me? Until I realized it don't matter what you think about me. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, it matters what I think about me and what God in heaven, who created me, thinks about me. Because if I base my happiness on how you feel about me, I'm really losing it. And they could be the same chat with the truth, and they could be in the same chat with their true selves. That's right. That is so right. And I've thought about that a lot of times. They could be sitting up in here with their correct picture, talking to you, being just the best friend that you ever want to see up in here, but be somebody totally different 2 minutes later under their troll page. And you never even know it. Because these people play the role so good. You'll never even know it. And some people live for that. They live for them troll pages. They live for that crap. You're who you're who you are. If people don't like it, don't watch. Simple as that. But yet they can't stop watching because they're obsessed with us. I try not to let I try not to let my guard down. Oh no, my name is Byron. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Byron, for coming. And that's right. You can't let your guard down. If you let your guard down, people take advantage. People step on you. You can't let your guard down on YouTube, nor get caught slipping. That's right. That is so correct. And it's sad though at the same time because you want being a human being and being if you are a sensitive person, you are a soft-hearted person, you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to get close to people, but you just can't trust anybody these days. You can't. You can't let your guard down. You cannot give people the benefit of the doubt. You really can't. You have to always feed them with a long handle because they'll bite you. Just like this story I heard a long time ago. It was a story of a snake and a turtle. And the turtle, or let me say this right. I think the turtle shell was too heavy, so the turtle was trying to go across the lake, and or no, the snake was trying to go across the lake, but it couldn't swim, and the turtle was going across the lake. So the turtle said, "Can you give me a ride to the other side of the lake?" And the turtle told the snake, "If you don't bite me, I'll take you." And the snake said, "Okay, I won't bite you. Can you take me across the lake?" So the turtle said, "Get on my back. I'll take you." So the snake got on the turtle's back and the turtle started paddling onto the other side of the lake. And in the middle of the lake, the turtle started getting dizzy and started getting weak. And the turtle realized that the snake bit him. And the turtle said, "I thought you said you wasn't going to bite me." And the snake said, "You knew I was a snake when you put me on your back." So that goes to show you, if a person shows you who they are, if you see what a person is and you still have enough gumption to mess with them, to deal with them, whatever you get is what you deserve, really, because you knew that. You knew it from the beginning. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you knew from the beginning what you was dealing with, but you still decided to deal with that. So, I mean, what can anybody do? It was your decision. You made it for yourself, and this is the outcome. Laughing my ass off, little sis. Hey, I heard that story a long time ago. Okay, honey, in your lesbian body. Get your guard up, Diamond finna uppercut you. I'd rather trust animal than human being, especially on YouTube. And ain't that right? Chins up, I'm ready. And ain't that right? Animal, and it's a dang shame they say animal, the dog is a man's best friend. Not a man's best friend. The dog is a man's best friend. What's that show you right there? Animals are more loyal to humans than humans are to humans, and that is so sad. We're supposed to be at the top of the food chain, but we act like we're in the bottom. We really do. And I speak and say we because I'm a part of this human race, human mankind. Let me say, I'm a part of this mankind, just like everybody else. Even though I don't participate in some of these things people do, I'm still a part of it. I'm still a part of it, and it still reflects on everybody. When one person does something or a group of people do something, it reflects on the whole human mankind. I keep saying human. Well, yeah, human race because they always say you're a disgrace to the human race. So yeah, it reflects on everybody as a whole. When one person does something, it reflects like when they say if one person gets in trouble, everybody gets in trouble. When they say that, it's kind of true. It kind of has something to that because what one person does, birds of a feather flock together, and that's true too. All these sayings that you heard growing up, it's some truth to them. They might not make sense, it might not look like it, but it's some truth to them. It really is. Even if you do hang out with a bad crowd, people are going to look at you like you're a bad person because you're hanging out with those people. If you're hanging out with those people and you're getting along with those people, how are you getting along with those people if you have nothing in common with them? You must have something in common with these people because you're hanging out with them and they like you and you like them. So it's got to be something about these people that you have in common with them. Facts up in the house. But think about it. We break an animal to act the way we want them to. It's the same as humans. True, true. That is so true. We do. And I believe that. I really do. I agree with that. I really agree with that. And it is about it is about, how do you say it, molding someone into the person that they are because people's attitude, the way you treat a person can make a person a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like people say, "Oh, this happened to me in my childhood. This is the reason why I'm this way." But also, like I said before, we're given free will. We're given choices. If you make that choice to be the person you are, that's the choice you made. It's not no choice anybody else made for you. You have control over your actions, you have control over yourself. I mean, we don't have a remote that controls the way we think. We don't have a remote to control the way that we act. We have free will. So if you let a person be that much influence on you to make you turn out to be the way you are, that was your decision to do that. It wasn't that person didn't control you. You decided to be that way. So you can't blame anybody at the end of the day with yourself. The way you are, the way you act, it's nobody else's fault but your own. And I don't want to say that because people say, oh, when bad stuff happened to them, like people who get stuff happen to them, like get beat up and are, the bad stuff that happens in the world. And they say, this is why I do this because this happened to me. So now I'm like this. I don't like saying that that's the choice you made, but at the end of the day, it is. It really is. That's the choice that you made. You taught yourself to be that way. Another person can't teach you to be a certain way. You teach yourself. You decided to be taught that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go that way. You don't have to listen to that person. You don't have to be influenced by that person, but you decided to. There's positive influences and there's negative influences. It's your choice on which way you want to go. And like, Uno, email me my support check, please. Okay, Diamond Girl, $5 on its way. That $5 will be coming back to you in a refund. $5. What you gonna do with $5 these days? That dog needs what was y'all talking about? Was y'all talking about a dog before y'all custody of a dog or oh no, little Uno, oops. Little Uno gonna need some diapers and some milk, some food. How old is little Uno? Out of control. But yeah, I believe that everybody has choices in life and it's just your way that you choose. Because I've seen people go through some really, really tough times, but they came out on top of that and they're very, very determined, well off people in life now. I had a friend that went through some stuff, some hard stuff growing up, but now she's a doctor and she's doing what she has to do for herself. She's married. She has a great, great, great husband, a great life, and he supports her and he's there for her and she's there for him. Same thing. And they're really, thriving in life. She could have turned down the other path and said, hey, you know what? This happened to me. Life gave me lemons, and I'm just going to sit here and make lemonade. So it's a choice. It really is. Left my ass off simply. Lil Uno just had his 18th birthday. Get your ass out the house. Oh, yeah. Little Uno grown. That's big Uno now. You Uno senior. That's big Uno. But yeah, what's up with the guys nowadays? Don't want their sons named after them. They don't want no juniors. I keep hearing this. Even my fiance said he doesn't want a junior. Why? Why you don't want your sons named after you these days? Let me know, Uno. Diamond says I've met some ladies on here I thought would be cool, but I watch and listen, and they can say one thing that will turn me off totally. I unsubscribe for much less. Yes, yes, yes. I understand that, Diamond. I mean, there's some people on here that have nasty, nasty attitudes, and there's some things that come out their mouth is so foul. It's like, why? Why would you say that? Why would you even want people to look at you in that light? What kind of light are you shining? Is your light off or on, or is your light just dim? Because something is wrong with this picture, you know. And I understand what you're saying because I had to unsubscribe from a lot of people from what the things they said. It was like, are you serious? Really? I just can't understand some people these days. Why would you want somebody to see that side of you or to hear you say something so foul and so ugh? My pops is a junior. I used to always ask her why my dad didn't make me the second. Yeah, that's what I was wondering because these days I hear a lot of guys saying that they don't want juniors. They don't want their kid named after them. Why? Because is it the fact that you don't want them to have to try to live up to what you did, or I don't know. I don't know about that one. I was just wondering about that. I think it's cute. I know my grandfather and there's about, let me see, there's a first, a second, and a third. And my brother, there's a first, second, and but he was my brother. I don't think like he was wanting a junior, but he has one. So and he's in my front room right now, little junior. But I think it's so cute. I really do. Like, why don't guys want junior? What's your reason? Oh, my fiance just said it's because he don't want him to have his name. He don't. He wants something. He wants me to come up with something different. Okay. Hey, voice of reason too. How are you? Thank you for joining us, Mom. What? I'm calling the maid on the what? Mass? What? What's that word? I'm not even gonna try to say that word on you, Uno, to take you away for good this time. Diamond. Magistrate, what? That doesn't say magistrate. That says, I don't know what that says. I'm not even gonna try to say it. I can't even pronounce words it is as it is. As it is, see? Uh, Voice of reason. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so basically how I feel at the end of the day, if you want somebody to take you serious in life, I'm good, up, bored. Oh yeah, I'm bored too. I've been out here rambling for about, let me see, an hour and 34. Good Lord. I've been out here for an hour and 34 minutes just rambling. But I believe if you want somebody to take you serious these days, joke simply. I know, Diamond. If you want somebody to I know, but I just couldn't figure that one out. It went above my head, but it wasn't meant for me. So yeah, I didn't understand it. If you want somebody to take you serious, you got to be serious about yourself these days. You really do. You got to stand up in what you believe and not what somebody else's believes. All goes back to free will again. As I said before, it's your free will. So use it. Don't use somebody else's because that's not what it's meant for. Use your free will to do as you believe that's right because everybody inside has a little bitty conscience. Let your conscience be your guide. If you have any dignity, Any ethics inside you, good ethics of how to be and how to conduct yourself in life, use those because it usually tells you a little bitty voice inside your head usually tells you if this thing is wrong or if this thing is right or if the way you're going about this may not be the best way or the way that you're looking at this person may not be that way that they really are, you know, go with that. Like it says, go with your gut instinct. I believe you should go with your common sense, your sense of discernment. Everybody has a sense of discernment. So use it. First, look at a person's talk, then look at their actions, and then look at, well, actually, the first thing you look at isn't somebody's talk. The first thing you look at is somebody's walk, the way that they walk and their way, not literally walk, the way that they do things, the way they handle situations, the way they respond to different situations or react, their reactions. Because if you just look at a person the way they talk, you could think something totally different about a person. But if they are saying stuff that's just foul and you just see every day they're talking foul and they're talking nonsense, you can just see that that person's no good because even the words that come out your mouth, it's just, it has no meaning. It has no substance to it. It's just void. It's just void words, just meaningless. You know, I met a couple people like that. Every time they talk, I get annoyed because they're not talking about anything. It's just jibber jabber. They're not talking about it. They're just talking just to be talking, just to hear themselves speak. You're not making any positivity in this world. You're just talking. You're not doing anything positive for anybody. You're just speaking on things you don't even know anything about, you know? And it's like there's people that do that just to make conversation, just to make conversation. They speak on things that they don't even know anything about. And that irks me. It really does. It sets off something inside me that's like, why are you talking so much? You don't even know what you're talking about. Like it just makes me very upset when people do that. You know, first get the facts and then run with them. Don't run with a narrative that you spun yourself or that somebody else spun. You know, I don't understand people's thought process these days. It's just off. It's so off. It's like, is it in the water? Is something in the water? Why are these people think like this? Like, this is okay for you to bully somebody online. Like, it's okay for you to dox somebody online, to pull and pick at their personal information and put it out there for the world to see. That's not right. And these people that's doxing people on here, they need to be stopped. They really do. They need to be stopped because that's not cool. Why are you picking and prying in somebody else's life? Your life ain't perfect. Ain't nobody's life perfect. So why are you picking and prying in the next person's life? Trying to get them fired from their job, trying to mess with their livelihood. You don't pay their bills. You're not going to be there when their kid needs somebody to take them to school. You're not going to be there when their kid needs food to eat. You're leaving these people childless. The people are coming, the states coming up to pick up their children, and their children is lost in the system. They're lost in the system now because you messed up their livelihood and got their parents arrested, or you got their parents fired from their job, or you got their parents' house taken from them under false, accusations and stuff like that. Now their child is lost in the system. It's not fair. They wouldn't do it in person. Yeah, half of these things that people do on here, they wouldn't do it in person. They would not. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't say half the things people say on here, they dare wouldn't say it in person. They surely wouldn't. The computer makes everybody big and bad. Everybody can't be big and bad. There's some softies on here trying to play that role. I already know it. And I can kind of tell, pick out the ones who are. Because as soon as the tables turn on them, which it will, karma always comes right back around to bite you in the rear. And when those tables turn on you, you're like, not me. This can't happen to me. Yes, it did, honey. Now you see how it feels. The way you treated other people, you treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. That's the rule we learned growing up. That's the rule you learn when you first get ready to introduce yourself to the world to other people. You treat others how you want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated foul, if you don't want to be treated in a bad way, treat other people around you in a good way and you'll get that back in return. You will know what how a person is by the fruit that they bear. If you bear bad seeds, you will produce bad fruit. If you bear good seeds, you will produce good fruit. People know people by the fruit that they bear. It's like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's like what you spit out in this world is what you get in. You get back in. You know what I'm saying? If you're watering the people around you, and they'll water you so you can stay alive. Like, we need each other to survive in this world. We really do. That's why there's more than one of us. There's more than one person in this world because we need each other. We really do. If you really think about it. If you were alone in this world, no animals, no nothing, even if you had animals, it still wouldn't be enough. We need that talking. We need that nurturing. We need that being able to have someone who's kind of similar to us, a person to talk to you as well as listen to you and understand where you're coming from in life. You know, you can't do it by yourself. Let me see, the food girl is all fast foods, especially not voice of reason, keyboard gangster. That's right, internet thugs. That's exactly. I understand people want to act a fool, but not on a daily, like who, like you know who exactly. Yes, they are projecting their insecurities on others. Those who are hurt others. That is so true. A person can be having a bad day and they'll go in and take it out on everybody around them. They'll go out and call people names and act a fool and try to make a person feel down just because they feel like misery really does love company. It does. It loves company. But I tell that blankety blank, you're not welcome over here. You're not welcome over here. You're not. Misery is not welcome over here. Keep your miserable behind where you're at. Don't bring that over here because I don't need that bad energy. Transfer of emotions is something that is real. It is. You can transfer your emotions to other people. You really can. If that person is susceptible, however you say that word, to soak in everything around them, you know, they're weak minded, weak mentally, weak in that sense of way, they can soak up your emotions just as fast as you spit them out. Some people have that block, that shield, that they ain't letting nothing in, no bad vibes. They got that force field. Take that somewhere else. Take that somewhere else. But there's some people that soft hearted, and there's nothing wrong with being soft hearted. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive. But those emotions just attach themselves to that person. They attach themselves until you find yourself burdened and you find yourself feeling bad about everything. You find yourself oppressed and depressed. You know, you got to put up that force field and keep that positive energy. That's your force field. Positive energy is your force field. You got to keep all that negativity out because it can spoil your soul. It really can spoil your mind and your soul, and it can also spoil your body physically. You'll start feeling the effects physically. You got to keep that away from you. You really do. Bye, guys. Sleeping. Oh, see you later, Joy. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming by. Good night. That's why they made block, delete, erase, repeat. That's right. That is right. I like that. Block. Let me read that again. Block, delete, erase, repeat. That's right. Deleted and depleted out of here. But when there's a platform this big, we're going to see the bullies, the con artists, the addicts, the same people we see in real life are here. That's right. You don't never know who you're dealing with. You don't never know what kind of people you're dealing with until you actually deal with them. Because I mean, it to me, I kind of feel bad for people who never have anything positive to say, people who always have a problem every time you see them. I kind of feel bad for those kind of people. I really do. Like, what is it in your life that makes you happy? What is it that makes you tick? I mean, if you could spread happiness to the world, your outlook on the world, if you spread happiness yourself and you go around everybody and you're a positive influence on people, your outlook on the world will be positive. Your outlook on the world will be much different than what you portray it to be when you go around and you're always in the dumps about stuff because you're always in negative, involved and attached to negative things, attached to the things that's not, good in life. There's some people that has to be attached to those kind of things because that's what they thrive off. That's what they feed off of. It's like a demon that feeds off of the souls of the innocent. It really is. It's like demons are real. They are. And so is God though. And God is more powerful. So we can overcome these demons. But it's always a demon looking to attach itself to someone. And if you're susceptible or you're a person who is not strong enough to put up that force field, it'll attach itself to you. You got to be careful because these bad spirits will attach themselves to you and they will walk around with you every day and they will make you feel like you're just the worst person on earth, you know. And I really am a living testimony, a living example of that because I used to have a days where I was so depressed I didn't even want to get up out of bed. And it's because it's the way I looked at things around me. And I had to realize, hey, if I look at things differently, maybe things will turn out differently. Maybe I'll feel different about this world. And slowly but surely, this is when I started to carry myself different, when I started to put positive things out there instead of, always down the dumps, feeling bad about myself, telling myself negative things about myself. When I spoke positive, when I spoke it into my life, things began to change. Things really begin to change for me. Right, yes, right, yes, they are. Yes, he is. Yes, yes, yes. I really believe that, I live by it. I really do. I live by the power of the tongue because the power of the tongue is like a two-edged sword. It cuts both ways. It really does. It can cut you in a good, it can cut you in a good way to where you feel good about yourself. You're speaking up. You're positive. It can bring you down. It can bring you down. You can speak things into your life. You can say yourself what comes out of your mouth. We can't say everything that you're thinking because sometimes the thought process is messed up. Sometimes the thought process is tricky. Our mind can play tricks on us. It really can. And if you're not careful, it can consume you. So you have to say what you say to others as well as what you say to yourself. Because believe it or not, we all talk to ourselves some point in time in life. If it's not to ourselves, some point in time, some allowed to this to ourselves. We do speak things into existence. So you have to be careful what you speak on yourself and what you speak on others. Because you never know what you're saying. If you're saying things that's going to hurt somebody else, you have to be very careful. And that's why I'm careful with my words when I talk to people because I don't want that person to feel like I'm speaking negative to them or I'm speaking something negative into their life because I'm really not. I don't I don't want people to perceive me as being a bad person or having bad intentions on towards them. I don't want to be that kind of person. I've never wanted to be that kind of person. When people try to look at me in that way, in that light, and they tell me, "Oh, I think you're a negative person," or "You said this," and I got offended by that, I really get like in my heart, I really get like, "Whoa, like really? Is that how you saw me? Really?" It shocks me sometimes because I'm thinking, I didn't know that what I said had that big of an impact, but it can sometimes with people. It can have a big impact on the way they feel about you, the way they feel about, how you act or whatever. It really can. And I really didn't think about that when I was younger. I didn't care really to, let me say, I really didn't care to think about it in that way because I just know that I was saying things, but I didn't know how much power they had behind it, behind the things I said to others. I didn't know how much power it had in my words. And when I was growing up, when I finally came to a boiling point, because I used to be so like goody two shoes, nerdy kind of person, just always thinking I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm not gonna lie, I really did think I was better than people. I'm not gonna even lie about that. And I had to grow up to learn that no, you're not. You're just like everybody else. There's nothing special about you that any better than somebody else's in that sense. I mean, I'm I'm just as good as anybody else, but I'm not above anybody. God is above people. We're not above each other. That's what's wrong with people in this world. They want to compete all the time. Everybody wants to be on top when we can all be eating at the table. You know, we don't have to, step on people just to get to the top. We can all get there together. We can work together to get there. Sister a boost. Give your brother a boost. Don't step on their shoulders from hanging. You don't gotta be like that because we're all thriving to be better people every day. We're all thriving to get somewhere in life. It's not like we have to drag each other down to get there. You don't have to live by those standards. A lot of people live by those standards. I'm gonna step on, get to the top. That's not how life is supposed to be. That's not how it goes. That's not why God put us on this earth. He didn't put us on this earth to compete with each other. He didn't put us on this earth to down talk, downplay each other. Everybody has a gift. You just gotta figure out what your gift is and use it for good. You know, you don't have to superstar. Diamond, yeah. I mean, you don't have to be a superstar to be wrecked. You can be actions. You know, everybody is not meant place as others in life. They're not meant to be at that same place or that same stage in life. You're meant here. You're here for what you're here for. Just figure out what you're here for. Figure out your gift and go for it. Don't look at other people around you like my pastor's wife used to always tell me. To perform at church on Sunshine Band. We used to be the Sunshine Band. And as I got older, our name changed to the True Love Angels. We used to perform around the city at different churches. We used to do praise dance and drama. How you do the um let me see. It's praise dancing. But every time I would get with the group and I would do my moves, I would always look to the left because my best friend, she was very, very good at all the moves and she had them all down pat. And I would always not be sure of what the next move was. And I'd always look over to her to be reassured on. And the pastor's wife used to be like, "Hey, when you're up there doing your dances and you're up and over, sure about what you do because when you're sure about what you do, you look more confident. You look more laid back and more relaxed on what you're doing. You look uptight at the next person trying to figure out if you're doing it right. Just do it how you think it's supposed to go. Don't base how life off do things. True, because I always wanted to look. He's used and I do. I hope this is a blessing to you. I hope this is what you needed to hear because some life doing things according off for other people's support because that's just not what we're supposed to be about in life. It's not our destiny. It's not base our next move off of the other person's move, the one next to us. And don't ever look at people above you because they might act like they're above you. They might say that they're above you. Those people might be struggling themselves somewhere in life, and you might be the thing that raises them up. You don't never know how a person is looking at you. You might think they're influencing you, but at the same time, you're influencing them. So walk at your own pace. Don't walk at other people's beat. Walk with your confidence. Walk bold when you go out and do stuff. Walk out on faith. Don't that's it says in the Bible also we don't walk by sight, we walk by faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. Because some of the things you see in front of you may not be as those is that they seem. They might not be that way. It might be something really, you know, different. It could be easier than what you think. What you see in front of you looks hard. You gotta step out and being bold. You know, you gotta stay prayed up too because a lot of people are scared right now. You're not supposed to have a sound mind. Panic. Be confident in what you're doing. Be concerned on how you're going to do things to make a positive impact on this world. Be concerned about what this world is going to do for you. Be concerned about what you're going to do for the world. We have more power than we think we have. We really do. not confident and power that they hold inside of them when we really hold a lot of power. We just don't use it. We don't recognize it. We don't use it. We don't try to fight to find out. Every day I'm trying to figure out what I'm good at. I'm trying to figure out here for. We're here for a reason. God put us on this earth for a reason. We just need to figure it out. You open up your heart and let Him reveal it to you. You can't walk around with a closed heart thinking, I'm just here just to be here. That's where the devil's your when you have an idle mind. The idle mind is the devil's playground. You can't be idle thinking, just always thinking on a negative basis. You have to think outside the box. When you get up in the morning, that day's going to be a good day because it is. Because you said it's going to be a good day. So you believe it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day. If you wake up and say, oh, today's going to be a bad day, you already didn't claim today's going to be a bad day. So don't be surprised out to be a bad day for you because you claimed that, you spoke that already when you woke up, you know. So that's when I asked the question, how are you doing? Hello, Japanese, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. So when I ask people having a good day, when I put on this title, having a good day, it's your choice. Are you having a good day? Or are you having a bad day? And are having a good night? Or are you having a bad night? So it's what you think that you're having. It's what you how you think about the world. That's how the world's gonna turn out for you. So when you get up or you go to sleep at night, claim that when you wake up in the morning, it's gonna be a good morning. When you wake up in the morning, you claim that it's going to be an even better day because that's the way it's gonna go. If you claim it, the tongue has so much power, y'all. It does. It has so much power. So use your tongue for good, not for bad. And I don't mean it in any sexual way. I mean, as far as what you speak into your life, because we can speak things on us, we can speak things into our life. So I really believe when you speak things, speak it positively. Put out those positive vibes. Always keep them positive vibes. Because people that's miserable, they hate around. They're always smiling and singing. They're like, "What are why are you singing? Why are you so happy?" You know, I'm happy because I'm happy. Do I need a reason to be happy? I'm happy because today's a good day because I had a good day today. That's why. So what I'm trying to get across to everybody who's listening is life is what you make of it. Life is what you make. Chime in. That's why I got you a mod. You are so good, girl. But y'all, I want everybody to have a blessed night, and I want y'all to always speak positive on yourself and around yourself and put those positive vibes all around you. Be so positive that your mind's so bright that people tell you actually, they walk to you and tell you, wait, whoa, you're glowing. How can I get that glow that you got? How can I be as happy as you? And then you can tell them it's because I positive things into my life. It's because I stay out the negative spotlight. It's because I'm not with all that drama. I'm not with all that negativity. Way I turn it around. Say, hey, you go that way. I'm over here because I'm, that's what I do. Negativity me and take over, bamboozle me out of my day. You're not gonna bamboozle me out of my day negative. You're not welcome over here, misery. I can't be your company. I don't have time for you. I really don't. So when I get on here on YouTube, I try not to associate myself with drama, negativity, because positive channels are flourishing on here too. They are getting to their monetization. They are 100,000 followers. They do have watch hours because people like positive too. People don't just thrive on negative. There's a lot of people who thrive on negative, but there's even more people who thrive on positive. Some people look They seek out, they search for positive things because they're so sick of all the negativity that they're searching for something better. I know when I hear about stuff that's negative or I see negative stuff around me, I go out and look for positive things because I'm not like to stewing in that just makes you all it can change your appearance physically. It really can. It can change you mentally. It really can. It can. It can change. So use your free will and that every day might not be how you want it. Every day ain't gonna be peachy king. Every day like it's full of rainbows and um, clouds of blue, skies of blue, and peaches and cream. It's not always gonna be like that, y'all. It's not always gonna be easy. But there's always another day. Every day that you wake up is a blessing. Every day that you wake up is a chance to do it all over and do it good. That you wake up, that's another chance. It's another chance to change something. It's another chance to do something differently. It's another chance. And that's what I want to do in life. I want to help other people. I don't really focus on myself much. I always focus on other people a lot because I want to help somebody else. Uh-oh, something put me on mute. Can you hear me now? I look down and I'm on mute. Yes. I don't know how my thing just went on mute. YouTube was like, cut it out, mute. But what I was saying before I was muted, I don't know how I got muted. Let me maybe keep on checking this button because I did not even push that mute button. It just did it by itself. But yeah, I was saying that God put us on this earth to help other people. So whatever you do, somebody each day. Try to bless somebody each day and what you do. Now it looks like I'm stuck. Hold on. Can you hear me? What happened here? It just put me on mute. Y'all hear me? It seemed like my thing just started all over again. It's saying the same thing over and over again. Ah, what happened to my life? Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it. I don't know what happened to my sound. I'm listening to it on a different device and saying I don't know it was good. Technology today. And now it's not saying anything again. Let me see if I back out and come back in. Anyways, I'm at my two, so I just wanted to spread some throughout these YouTube streets tonight and just tell y'all how I felt about certain things. So I hope you guys all have a great, great night and be blessed, and always speak positive things into your life. Always look at the brighter side to life. And didn't tell you that they love you, know that I love you in Christ and you are, worth it. So thank you in here with me. And I know it's late. It's like, well, I know it's early. It's like 1:05 a.m. Out here. So for coming and sticking here, appreciate everybody who came. I just came to spread for today, tonight. It was now. It's a whole nother night. Okay. Yeah, we'll hook up later during the week. Be blessed. You be blessed too. And thank you guys in the bushes for sticking in and keeping me running. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Be blessed. Thank you so much. Where did my ex go? I know, right? Just fell asleep on you, huh? Probably just fell asleep, or probably, these YouTube streets. You're gonna catch him. I remember one time, Uno was like, "Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm getting tired," and then I end up popping up into somebody else's life. I'm like, "Hey, Uno, how was that sleep?" I was just like, "Hey," I was just thinking in my head. So how did your sleep go now? Anyways, we'll probably see him somewhere else over here in these YouTube street. Good night. Happy dreams to you too, Diamond. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a different live if we catch one. If some maybe D Cop might come on later or sleep, but I'm going to go look for him. Yeah, go find him. But I'll see you. I'll probably see you in another live as soon as we catch one. All right, and I'll catch up with you on what we talked about earlier. We'll just get together and figure that out. So have a good night.